Hey everyone, this is Eric the Ab Pro, and I'm here with my beautiful fiancée Delia.
Hi
and
guys.
Right now we actually want to talk to you a little bit about how we met, and I think what kind of makes our relationship work. Delia, as I mentioned in my past post, is really into fitness, and that really was something I always wanted in a relationship, but always had a hard time finding, because it does help a lot if the person that you're spending all of your free time with understands your lifestyle. And I'm very fortunate, and obviously she's very beautiful, and I don't know why she said yes to marry me, but I guess for some reason she liked me enough to want to spend the rest of her life with me. But I thought it would be good for you guys to hear a little bit, I guess, from her point of view in terms of how we met, and how, like I said, our interest in fitness has really helped us remain strong, focused, and basically support each other through our fitness goals. So, Delia, would you like to tell them how we met?
Eric and I met at a gym called Fitness Concepts. I was going there with some coworkers of mine, and Eric was working there as the assistant manager at Fitness Concepts. And I was going in every day to work out, and Eric was always there every day too at the front desk. And it just so happened that the gym was very small and I just figured I could put my stuff at the front desk all the time, and so I would always walk in and put my stuff at the front desk, and while I was there I just always said hi to Eric and started talking to him. He thought I was
just stalking me.
Stalking him, but I was not stalking him. I just needed a place to put my stuff.
Right.
And I honestly did think Eric was very cute, and so I just, being a nice girl, was talking to him and saying, just talking to him and being nice. And so as the days went on, we just kind of started talking more and more, and people at the gym thought that I was stalking him more and more. But I personally didn't think I was stalking him, but the days went on and I noticed him more and more. And he invited me to his house one day for a small party, and I came over and we just hung out that night, and we just talked a little bit, hung out. There was a lot of people in the house, so everyone just kind of hanging out. And Eric offered me a few shots of tequila.
Trying to create him drunk.
We ended up taking some shots of tequila and finished the whole bottle, but we didn't really get drunk. We were just a little buzzed, and that night nothing happened. I ended up going home, and we ever since then just kind of hung out every weekend. After that, there hasn't been a weekend where we haven't hung out.
That's crazy.
And we just hit it off from there. After that week, we kind of just started to get to know each other, and because I started going to the gym, I thought about doing a fitness competition, which was the bikini competition. And Eric asked me if I had ever done one. I told him no, but that I've always wanted to do one because I had friends and people that I knew that had done it before. And so I told myself that I was going to do it this time, and that I was going to put all of my mind and efforts into it. And so I did, and while I was training and dieting for the competition, Eric was there every moment of it, trying to help me through it and just supporting me. And because of that, that's when I realized that it's very important to date someone that has the same and similar interests that you have. Because if it wasn't for him understanding what I was going through and why I was eating my meals at certain times and only eating certain things and working out all the time, because of that, he knew what I was trying to do and why I was doing it, and he was very supportive. But I think back to if I was dating someone else that didn't know what I was doing, it probably wouldn't have worked, because he wouldn't have understood why I was doing the things I was doing. So I think it is very important that you have someone that understands you if you're trying to reach a fitness goal. And also because Erick was there helping me out, I learned a lot about him, and that his ways are very similar to mine, and vice versa, my ways are very similar to his. We think a lot of the same. We kind of what's the word?
Complement
each other. Yeah, we complement each other a lot. And while I was doing my whole training and getting ready for the fitness competition, I learned that Erick has kind of what I was saying about complementing each other and having similar, thinking the same way. When you're competing and getting ready to compete, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of you have to think a certain way. You have to be very motivated and very dedicated and very determined. And Erick is the same way, not only with fitness but with everything. And that's one of the things that really attracted me to him, because to me it's very attractive when a man can be very determined and motivated, because he's like that with fitness but also with his career. And it's just very important to me, because it shows a lot of his character, and the way he is now, I know is the same way that he's going to be in the future. And so
I think Delia also hit a very important part about the way someone is with one aspect of life is usually how they are with virtually all aspects of their life. If you have friends, family, or a significant other that you notice is not very serious or dedicated, most likely that type of attitude is going to translate in other aspects of their life as well. Whether it's their relationships, whether it's maybe their schooling, their career, their health and fitness. So I do feel that for me, one of the things that really attracted me to Delia was the fact that she said she was going to do a fitness competition or a bikini competition, and she really did follow through with everything she said she was going to do. And it's very hard to find. A lot of people like to say they're going to do something big. They like to talk about it, but in reality, they always fall short. I've done it in the past. Maybe I've said I'm going to, get in shape for the summer, and we've all done it maybe 2 weeks, and then we get burnt out or distracted, and before you know it, we're off our diet and off our routine. But if you're dedicated and motivated enough, you will follow through, and people notice that. People really respect that. And like I said, that's one thing that really attracted me to Delia, is that I knew she was someone that if she set her mind to something, she was going to follow through. And we do get along very, very well and complement each other. When you're getting ready for a show and you're dieting yourself down to, for me, 5% body fat or under, you get a little bit burnt out towards the end, and it could be very stressful and frustrating if you're dating someone who wants to go out and party all the time when you're in this depleted state. So Delia and I, we're a little bit homebodies. We like to relax on the weekends. We work really hard during the week, and we love hanging out with friends and family. But a lot of my family really knows that since I've been doing this for so long, that I'm like a morning person. I'll wake up early. I like to get things done. But once it starts getting a little bit late, my body's already starting to shut down. And she's even worse than me. She falls asleep 5 minutes into movies. She's out. And
that's one of the things that when I was talking about understanding each other, I think if I was with someone who wasn't into fitness, and I would fall asleep on them, they wouldn't understand why. But Eric understands why I always fall asleep
Yes.
so early, because I wake up so early, and sometimes when I'm dieting I don't have enough carbs in me, which means I don't have enough energy and I just want to sleep. But he understands.
Yeah. And another thing that's really great about our relationship is that Delia is actually my training partner. So every morning we wake up, 4 o'clock in the morning, we'll go to the gym and do our cardio and lift weights. And she actually does the same routines that I do. So if there's any ladies out there who think they have to have some really crazy specialized workout specifically for women, when Delia is getting ready for bikini competitions, she's lifting weights right there with me, and to be honest, she lifts more weights than a lot of guys at the gym. So ladies, don't be afraid of lifting some heavy weights. Just make sure you're using proper form, and if you don't have a workout partner, you really want to be cautious that you find, like I said, a training partner that could spot you. But yeah, like I said, we basically see each other, twice a day, because we're always in the gym, always pushing each other. We're on like the same diet routine pretty much. During the week we'll go ahead and eat extremely strict and low carb, and then on the weekend or once a week we could carb up. But knowing that you're with someone who's trying to work towards the same goals, like I said, you just completely complement each other, and as long as the relationship is healthy, then having similar interests in fitness is only going to make it even easier for you guys to get along and really spend that time together and enjoy each other. Because like I said, in the past, I've had relationships where it hasn't always worked out that great, and even if you got along great with that person, if the lifestyles weren't the same, there is always going to be like a little disconnect, like you never really feel like that person completely understands you, because there's a huge kind of gap in that relationship. Do you have anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this enjoyable and informative, and make sure to check back with theabpro.com. Hope to get to you some more useful videos, and hope you guys have a great day. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye.